And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead running, here's Samuels. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bucks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to Taylor on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's McCarthy. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Vikings at 2-13 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I'll have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
Now he's going to step up and run. That is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyler Warren, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7th. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
A gain of 16 yards.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 69 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Bucca. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards. 29 officially. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
20.
Samuels will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fighting his way through contact. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Mayfield toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jonathan Taylor with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're going.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Theo Johnson, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now. Off the option, here's Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6. Let's go.
Now McCarthy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw, Mayfield. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka, 51 yards. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Vikings 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Okay.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He did some play, though.
Throwing is McCarthy.
It was like
now
it
run here
passed
off the
it
RPO. He'll keep it.
to the receiver and then do like a switch to the running back.
The 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
That's
caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Warren. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Right. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Sit down.
Vikings 19.
The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
I'm trying to put 100 on this nigga.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is
Stop.
belted at the end of that one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. McCarthy operating from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh my God, these weird shit.
Big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards.
And the Vikings.
Girl, get down, get down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
Oh, what kind of hit stick was
And the
that?
Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings.
Weirdest fucking hit stick I've ever seen.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Ooh. Bro, they are. Oh, he went out of bounds.
For the moment, it's a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ooh. Like, bruh.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Bucks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the
Chavez
line,
playing this
2nd
game right
and a
now?
yard. Staying on the ground with Samuels. 159 yards rushing for him. He has been tough to stop here in this first half. Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A first down there on a pickup at 25.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, wow.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mayfield with it once more. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's man. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mayfield now. Throw over the middle is taken in by Down. And the Bucks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Run. 180! What's up?
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Bucks will extend their lead on the final play of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chavez ain't started yet. And I think Chavez put in there that.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material.
And
he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 189 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Kalijah Cansey, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Buccaneers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Vikings 19.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Who, Raven?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Chavez
it's
said
2nd and 21.
They're supposed to play at a certain time, and dude didn't show up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Yeah, if you want to ask the Ravens if you want to see.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. A short one there, caught by Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
What's up?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good job, that's it.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, he's trying to do that play again.
A short one there.
But look at that shit. If you watch my screen.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
I've never seen that.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Girl, get him over there.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Open man, that's Felton. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 8. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the line.
12 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Touchdown. Tyler Warren. His 3rd touchdown.
I never thought this was a but against man, that right there is nasty.
Deficit. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
He has multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Oh. Traveling.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to just say advance after that game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They work now on 2nd and 9. That's complete to Dell. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
You see that screen I just ran? I need to, whatever I did,
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What are you doing? What do you want?
On the handoff, it's
What's up?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Okay, Ray. Clean, yeah.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
What's up, Ravens? Stop.
And we return, welcoming you back
Go
to
somewhere.
Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Takedown, 27 yards. And the Bucks extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Now, get down.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Good drill.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw McCarthy. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
The play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Samuels.
That's on the narrative.
Bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
Survival league,
they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Mayfield.
One of my leagues, I'm definitely done. 2 of my leagues.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They'll run with Samuels. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Oh, they gave me James Cook? Who should I saw them?
2nd and goal
Jay Taylor?
from the 1.
Oh, they playing New England.
He'll try again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bucks add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Then I'm kind of like cooked too when it comes to Patriots defense.
Here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
But I just had to hurry up and pick him up because it's the survival league.
They will not get a chance to return this one
every
the end zone for a touchback.
Every week, somebody's dropped and they players
Good
drop.
starting field position for the Vikings as they have it
like
1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Teams.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a
fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I really didn't see that. But he didn't. But he supposed to shoot a clock too.
Very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Huh? Hell yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. This offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
Look, see, he's supposed to be chewing.
But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Not have outrageous
score. At the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach had plenty to say about this game.
And he'll be taken down before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. The option to give to Taylor here. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Diablo on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. And now here's another interception. 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Samuels again. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now a give running right is Samuels. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the
In your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard